Okay, so you're going to log in to your Cricut and click up here, New Project, on the top right. And then I'm just going to show very basic instructions currently. I'll get into more things as we go. But I'm going to click the text button right over here on the far left, and I'm going to type my text. Alcohol, Mod Podge, and acetone. I'm going to click out of that, and I'm just going to click on that and move it, and that'll allow me to see it again. I'll double click it, and that'll highlight everything. And I'll go up here to the top where it says font. And I'll click that and click on system. I don't ever use the Cricut fonts. I just use the system fonts. And I will show you how to download new fonts as well to your system. So I have tons and tons and tons of fonts. And there was a certain one I wanted, so bear with me because I don't remember what it was called, or I would just search it. Let me find it. But I want to use the actual font that I wanted because I do plan to use these stickers. And this video is just showing you how to make quick and simple, easy stickers, the basic of the basic. Oh my goodness, I wish I knew what the name of it was. There it is, Hugmore. That's the one I wanted. So I'm just going to click on it. And I'm actually going to click that right there to make it a bookmark. So you can bookmark your favorite fonts. That's a new update, so I don't have it. So now you can see what this looks like. Excuse me. Okay, so now what I need to do is figure out how tall my bottles are. So let me measure that real quick. I should have done this before I started. See, my bottles are 3 inches tall. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these 3 inches wide. So you can go up here to the size section here and change it to 3 inches. And there it goes. And then you're going to click on the Make It button at the top right. And it's going to load. There we go. And here you can see it applies it to your mat. You can change the load type on card mat or on mat. I just leave mine on the regular mat. That's the mat I always use. And then you can even change the size of your mat. My mat is just the 12 by 12. So I'm just going to choose the 12 by 12. For this project, I don't want a mirror, so I'm going to leave that alone. And I'm going to hit continue. It's going to have to connect to my machine. I just got a new machine, so of course it says it's not found. So, give me just a second. You may not be able to see what I'm doing because I think I just shared the Cricut screen, but I need to go into my Bluetooth settings and connect to my machine. What is this? And how do I get rid of it? Okay. Now let me add a device. There we are. There's my maker. Okay. Sorry guys, I should have done that beforehand. So now it should, there we go. It updated. And I have your, yes. So I chose a different machine than I chose on this, right up here. So if you have different ones, different machines, you'll need to change it there before you go to make it. I just upgraded from the Explorer to the Maker, so that's, oh, I was wondering what the card mat was. Huh. So you can see here, it'll let you remember your selection and then you don't have to change it every single time. All right, and then I'm just going to continue and let you see how it connects to, naturally it'll do this every time as long as you're, oh, so annoying. As long as you're, so annoying. As long as your cutter is powered on, it will connect to it naturally, by itself. So I'm going to, I wish it would just load. It's driving me crazy. Okay, there we go. So now what it's going to do is it's going to show you all of these materials here. I'm just going to choose vinyl. You can actually set that as a favorite. So let me open this back up. You can click this little bookmark thing and it'll favorite it. I like to favorite the vinyl, the iron-on. There's a foil one I like. There's a few favorites, but it's just what I use all the time. So, okay, let's click that vinyl again. Now you have this setting here for pressure. I always leave it on default. If your blade's getting dull and it's not quite cutting it through, you can add more pressure to get more use out of your blade. But okay, so now you're going to need to load. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording once I figure out how to. This is my first time doing this recording. So I'm going to just stop this recording and then I'm going to add another recording to it showing you how. Okay, so now I have my vinyl, my mat, and my transfer paper, or transfer tape, I guess I should call it. So, and a pair of scissors. So what I'm going to do is show you how to get your mat ready. Okay, so here's our vinyl. And I don't know really if it's going to show that great, but okay, so this has a piece on it. You want to keep this on here at all times. Otherwise, this will get icky. So then you're going to take your vinyl and you want to place it by the 1 and the 1. So I don't know if you can see that. It says 1 and 1. And you just want to place it right in that corner. And it doesn't have to be super perfect. I just like to make sure that it's at least in line with the top. This is a brand new mat, and sometimes the brand new mats will have some static cling. So I'll just smooth it down, and we're gonna load it into our maker. Hold on. Okay, so we have our maker out. We have our mat. You're gonna just slide this in, and you can see there's these little right here and right here. You just want to load those underneath, and then we're gonna press this button right here, and it just sucks it right in. It's gonna do its little aligny thing, and then this button right here will start to blink when it's ready. So there we go. And there it goes. Sit you down here and let you see. Oops, well, that's working. So, and I'm just gonna cut it. I like to use the washi tip setting sometimes, because it cuts through vinyl perfectly fine, but I think it may go slower or something, but it doesn't kill up the vinyl. Sometimes the vinyl setting will start to kill up the vinyl if it's really delicate font. Alright, so I'm just going to let that finish cutting, and I'll be right back to apply. Okay, so once it's done, you're going to have this little button here flashing that you're going to click, and it will spit out your mat. Alright, so I'm going to close up my maker here. My desk is kind of small. I'm going to put this away, and I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm back. So my design is right here. So what I'm going to do, and I could have done this in app, and I didn't, but I will do a tutorial on that later, is I'm just going to cut a little box around what I just cut out so that I can save the rest of the vinyl. I like to leave it on my mat while I weed it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this upside down, and I'm just going to grab my vinyl and pull. And this, doing it this way, make sure that your vinyl doesn't end up curling. If you pull it off like this and just peel it off, it'll curl. So you don't want that. Okay, I'm going to turn this around so that you can see it. And I like to weed my design with my X-Acto knife. I got this one at Walmart. It's the Westcott. It came with extra blades that you can use as a replacement. So now what I will do, and I hate that my hand's gonna touch that. I should have left that other piece on there, but that's okay. So now I'm just going to peel. I'll do a delicate one day so I can show you all the reverse weeding process, but okay. Now what I like to do is just fold this on itself and just stick it right here at the top. And then all of your little middles, oopsie, then you can just kind of, oops, stick them to that. Oh, they keep flinging. Okay. So let me just weed this out real quick, and then we'll apply it. Sometimes I'll use tweezers as well, so you can totally do that. Oh, dadgummit. And I broke it already. I do that every time. I end up popping the tip off of the X-Acto knife. It just makes it not as pointed, which is whatever. I just kind of go in at an angle. Sometimes if you just stab directly down, it'll... Okay, so then you can pull this off and chunk it in the trash, and all your little pieces are all together. So then, what did I do with it? Oh, we've got our transfer tape. I do not normally use this brand. This is 405 Basics from Hobby Lobby, I think. Maybe Walmart. No, it would have been Hobby Lobby. And of course, there's tape. There we go. This is where your scissors come in. You just want to cut off enough for your design. So I did just a little tiny bit. Let me put that there. Just a little bit. So what I'm doing is these. I'm doing these bottles and my Mod Podge bottle. So now I use my X-Acto for almost everything. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get this off of this mat so that I can reclaim my space here. Maybe if I can get a hold of that. Okay. So remember, just put your mat cover back on every single time so that you don't end up ruining your mat. Okay, so now I'll just use this to peel it up on the edge because I can never get that apart. And I'll just stick it down over one image first. Now, most people burnish with a burnishing tool. You can do that. I use the end of my scissor. And then I'll just peel it up. Sometimes it doesn't peel quite. If you didn't get it, you can also flip it, and sometimes it will peel better. Yeah. Sometimes it'll peel better that way. Okay. So we have alcohol, and that's what I have in this bottle here. So I'm just going to place this. I like to use my scissors for a lot of things, actually. So then I will just take this and place it right on. And then I'll peel at an angle. And there you have it. Alcohol. So now I'm going to go and do the acetone, which I don't have in the bottle yet, but I have it available. Which I haven't done anything with it yet. And just going to do the same thing. Just place it right on the bottle. I love this font. It's super cute. And peel away at an angle. And then let's do the Mod Podge. And this bottle has Mod Podge in it. Okay, so let me see if I can. There we go. I'm going to cut this in two because I cut it too long. So I'm going to have to do it a little bit different, but that's okay. Right. So then I'll just burnish this on. Hopefully that sticks to this bottle. This bottle's weird. Yeah, this isn't sticking on that well. This bottle has a weird texture to it, so it's kind of worried it might not stick. But we'll see. It's Mod, or Podge, I mean. So then I'm going to just take my Mod part and put it on there. And I'm just gonna burnish over that as much as I can. And gently peel it off, and then I'll just kind of press it in with my fingers. And this one may not stay, and that's okay. But you can always take and spray some clear spray over it, or even brush some Mod Podge over it to make it stay a little bit better. But so then this is what we're left with. How cute, right? All right, and that is the basics of vinyl decals.